Greetings, everyone. Today we're working on case number 18, 1,725 words on the subject of manslaughter. Ready? Let's write. Question, Mr. Green, you are a New Mexico State Highway Patrol officer? Answer, yes, sir. Question, did you have occasion upon the 16th of June of the year 1950 to go to the vicinity of Canal Heights Drive and Western Avenue in the county of Alamos? Answer, I did. Question, what time of the evening was it that you went to that location? The time that I arrived, you mean? Question, yes. Answer, approximately midnight, 11:50 or midnight. Question, did you find some automobiles that were standing beside the highway on Western Avenue somewhere north of Canal Heights Drive? Answer, yes, sir. Question, how far north of Canal Heights Drive did you ascertain that to be? Answer, approximately 2/10 of a mile. Question, how many automobiles did you find at that time and place when you arrived there? Answer, 3. Question, what were the makes of the automobiles that you found there? Answer, there was a 1938 Dodge, a 42 Pontiac, and a 1938 Ford. Question, what was the position of the Ford automobile when you saw it and you arrived there? Answer, the front was pointed in a southerly direction on the right-hand edge of Western Avenue. Question, what was the model of that car? What body type? Answer, that was a 1938 coupe. Question, what was its condition at the time you saw it? Answer, it was damaged on the left side, the fenders of it, the side of the body, and the rear fender, and blown out front tire. Question, where was it with relation to the other two automobiles? Answer, between 225 and 250 feet south of where the other autos were. Question, what was the position of the other two automobiles at the time you first saw it? Answer, the 1938 Dodge was pointing in an easterly direction, approximately 6 feet of it out on the paved portion of Western, the rest of it resting on the shoulder and against the bank. And the 42 Pontiac was pointing generally in a southwesterly direction, about 17 feet, I believe, on the west edge of Western. Question, were you present when some photographs were taken of those automobiles? Answer, yes, sir. Question, did you check the registration of the Ford automobile? Answer, I don't remember whether I did or not, sir. Question, did you check the registration of the Dodge automobile? Answer, yes, sir. Question, to whom was it registered? Answer, to Mr. Vincenti. Question, did you check the registration of the Pontiac automobile? Answer, yes, sir. Question, and to whom was it registered? Answer, it was registered to this Don Towers. Question, did you examine Western Avenue in the vicinity of where these cars were at rest to determine whether you could find any burnt tire marks or skid marks leading in any direction from the position of the Pontiac and Dodge automobiles? Answer, yes, sir. Question, what did you do in that regard in making that examination? Answer, well, I found approximately 185 feet of skid marks leading from the wrecked vehicles, the Pontiac and the Dodge, south on Western. They traveled from the west side of Western over to the east side of Western. Question, did you look to see whether or not there were any burnt tire marks or skid marks on Western Avenue, northerly of where these two cars were at rest? Answer, we came in from the north. We came in a patrol car, and I never saw any skid marks or debris or anything on the north side. Question, did you make any examination of the center line of Western Avenue within an approximate distance of the center line 6 feet on either side to determine whether you could find any debris anywhere within the scene of where you found these two cars together? Answer, well, right at the scene, at the center line. No, but 185 feet south of the scene. Question, what did you find that you considered to be debris? Answer, we found one door handle laying there and a skid mark, and then the debris from under the fenders from where the cars collided. Question, where did you find this that you have determined debris with relation to the center line of Western Avenue? Answer, 2 feet west of the center line of Western. Question, did you ascertain from what car the door handle was? Answer, no sir, I didn't. Question, calling your attention to this photograph, People's Exhibit number 1 for identification. Were you present when that photograph was taken? Answer, yes sir. Question, who took that photograph? Answer, Officer Darren of the Highway Patrol. Question, does this photograph correctly portray the conditions that were there at the time the photograph was taken? Answer, yes sir. Question, do you know the 2 cars that are shown on this photograph? Do you know the makes of those 2 cars? Answer, yes sir. Question, calling your attention to the car appearing upon the left of the photograph. What make of automobile is that? Answer, that is a 1938 Dodge 4-door sedan. Question, and the automobile appearing upon the right of the photograph, People's Exhibit 1 for identification. What make of automobile is that? Answer, that is a 1942 Pontiac. Question, these cars appearing upon this photograph at People's Exhibit number 1, are they in this photograph in the same position that you saw them when you arrived at that location? Answer, yes sir. Question, calling your attention to photograph People's Exhibit number 2 for identification. Answer, the vehicle on the right. Question, and the Pontiac car appears there on the left. Answer, that is correct. Question, this is a picture of the same 2 cars as appearing upon People's Exhibit 1 for identification, taken from a different angle. Answer, that is correct. Question, from what direction was this photograph, People's Exhibit number 2, taken, if you know? Answer, that is looking south now. Question, and People's Exhibit 1 is looking north. Answer, correct. Question, calling your attention to People's Exhibit number 3 for identification. Were you present when that photograph was taken? Answer, yes sir.